Hello Scorpio, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you are doing well at this moment, and I also hope that today's reading will bring you the answers from the universe that you have been looking for. We are going straight into your tarot reading today, so let's connect with your cards. As always, we are going to look into your energy, the energy of the person who is thinking about you right now, and the blessings that are about to enter your life. Now, as we tune into your energy, let's begin. You have drawn several powerful cards, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Great Manifestation card, the Magician, the King of Cups, and finally, Major Arcana number 15. Scorpio, I can feel that your progress cannot be stopped by anyone. You are entering a time in your life where momentum builds. You will feel tremendous freedom. Right now, someone may be trying to hold you back, trying to block your growth or your healing. But justice is on your side. You are meant to rise. And not just rise, but soar. Your reading says you are about to fly even higher than the phoenix. You are on the edge of witnessing the most powerful manifestation of your entire life. That is your affirmation for today. The most extraordinary manifestation is coming into my life. Yes, Scorpio, the greatest energy of creation is heading toward you now. I see that you are manifesting with pure emotional strength. With all this Cups energy, you might be calling in your twin flame, a soul who enters your life and stays, because they love you, because they choose you, and because they want to build something truly extraordinary with you. These cards are telling me someone wants to give you 100% of their heart or more. I clearly see someone who is your perfect match. When you connect with the King of Cups, regardless of gender, you feel peace. No fear, no anxiety, just love and flow. Now let's clarify the heart of this reading. It has not been easy for you to find someone who truly connects with your soul. Maybe you have kissed a few frogs along the way. But this time, what is coming is clean, honest, and real. A pure love. A love with no lies. That is the core of your reading. A powerful, life-shifting love that is manifesting. But I also see someone from your past, someone who might try to disturb your peace. So be cautious, Scorpio, especially if you are dealing with a Capricorn or someone with Sagittarius energy. Still, the dominant vibration here is freedom. I feel it. In fact, right now, I can almost hear chains breaking. Yes, your chains are breaking, Scorpio. That is what the cards are saying. You are about to connect with someone very special, step into a new career path, and walk boldly into your destiny. Let's now clarify what the tarot energy is telling you. You have drawn the Hermit. I feel that at this moment, you have a plan. You are an intelligent person. Right now, you are focused on the future. But the Hermit carries both a positive and a negative aspect. The positive side is that you are being very detailed. You are paying attention to the small things, and you truly want to move forward. You want to grow. However, sometimes the Hermit means that you need to move into action more quickly. Because there is a big gap between speaking and doing. So, whatever plan you have in your mind right now, this card is inviting you to begin. Even with baby steps, start manifesting, executing, or carrying out this great plan. Your reading tells me that someone will appear in your life and guide you with their light, especially someone under the sign of Virgo, or possibly a Taurus. Let's continue with your reading. These are cards filled with light. Although it may not seem like it, the Hermit is also a card of light. Because it shows that you are discovering your destiny. You are uncovering your life's purpose. This might involve a lot of introspection. It represents deep internal analysis. But eventually, you will clearly see your purpose. Look closely at the star in this card. It is the same star that's enclosed inside the lantern held by the Hermit. I feel that you used to feel lonely, or maybe at this moment you feel a bit lost. If that is the case, this card invites you to practice self-reflection. And soon, you will realize that you are going to rekindle the light of your destiny. Very soon, you will find yourself walking along a path filled with light, full of answers. You may connect with a new person. Or perhaps, you will become the light that illuminates someone else's path, someone whose light is currently dimming. At this moment, I can sense that this may mean someone around you is going through a health issue or suffering from heartbreak. This person trusts you, and you will be the one helping them. Because the Hermit, as those who understand astrology and tarot and the Virgo energy know, always speaks of solidarity and helping others. Now let's look into what this divine assistance is all about, whether it's coming to you or flowing from you to someone else. You have drawn the Eight of Wands. Things always fall into place, and I am seeing this as something positive. Because everything you are planting right now, from a good heart, every act of kindness, every show of good intentions and faith, is creating positive karma or dharma. Eventually, all of it will return to your life. I feel that you have worked incredibly hard. You have made many sacrifices. And here, in this case, the Eight of Wands can represent a long-delayed opportunity finally arriving quickly into your life. Maybe you thought they were not going to call you for that job. Maybe you thought that person would never reach out. But now, as I tell you, you have a good energy around you, and this is positive. Maybe you were not finding answers. Maybe what you were expecting had not yet come into your life. But that was the universe protecting you from bad energy or the wrong opportunities. So, if you feel stuck right now, perhaps the universe is clearing your path, removing what does not belong in your destiny. And now, something arrives that truly connects you to a vibration of abundance and growth. And this is something that is going to make your heart very, very happy. Let's continue now with your energy. You have drawn the Six of Cups. This is the story of a dream you have carried with you for a very long time. There were a number of obstacles along the way. But I don't see that as something negative. I see it as a process of evolution, as a natural cycle. Look closely, because the star, when combined with the Six of Cups, can mean that you had a dream from childhood. It could have been, for example, a destination. You wanted to move to France. You wanted to move to, as I'm being told to say, Canada or Colombia or Venezuela. Tell me in the comments, what is that dream destination of yours? Maybe you wanted to buy something. Your own house, your own apartment, your own yacht, or maybe even a mansion. And of course, you were in the process. That dream was forming, step by step. Now, thanks to destiny, and the fortune that you yourself have created, you are going to witness with your very own eyes the full power of your manifestation. So I feel that a great dream, one that has been building up over many years, is finally materializing in front of you. And for that, I truly congratulate you. This is an energy of expansion. A creator's energy. And yes, you are a creator. This reading is reminding you that you are the architect of your own life and your own destiny. Let's continue with your energy. What else are you holding right now? You have drawn the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups represents success arriving in your life. But it is a success that has already been announced. This is not a moment for wild celebration. It's more of a calm and quiet moment to receive the great blessings that you have already accumulated throughout your life. The Nine of Cups is like the moment you receive your monthly salary. You have worked all month. Naturally, you expect your salary, and finally, it arrives. Maybe you've been working for years on a personal project. As I mentioned earlier, a manifestation. And now, the Nine of Cups says that you receive this abundance with calm, with certainty, and with confidence. Because you created it yourself. This card can also mean that someone abundant and fulfilled, is noticing you. This person has so much to share with you. And since we are speaking of cups, this person wants to share their heart, their life, and their time. Let's now look at whether this person will take action. Because yes, they are noticing you, and yes, they are observing you. That is 100% certain. I am being told to say Cancer and Scorpio. They might be watching you, especially through social media. Continuing with your reading, you have drawn the Lovers. I told you. You are about to connect with someone completely new. Everything you lived in your past, even the good parts, does not compare to the happiness and the love that you are going to feel once you connect with this person. Let me say it again. Your reading speaks of a sincere love, an honest love. A love that lifts you. A love that expands you. A love that makes you grow. For some reason, I am channeling Sagittarius energy. I don't know if you are attracted to Sagittarius people, or if you are about to connect with someone who makes you feel strong, makes you feel alive, filled with expansion and full of energy. You also have the Four of Swords. Someone is thinking about you deeply at this moment. But more generally, the Four of Swords means that you will be in a state of complete calm. And let me ask you this, Scorpio. When you carry this Four of Swords energy, when you truly trust someone and you don't have to be worrying about what that person is doing out there when they are not with you, doesn't that bring peace? If right now you are far away from your person and you feel worried, jealous, or you are imagining all sorts of things about what they may or may not be doing, whether they are with someone else or not, then you definitely do not have the Four of Swords energy. So your reading tells you, take this advice as it applies to your life. Stay with the person who makes you happy, who shows you love, who brings peace and calm to both your mind and your heart. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Five of Wands. A great victory is approaching. But I feel that before that victory, a major conflict might arise. Here, I especially sense someone under Aries or Leo energy wanting to ask for your forgiveness. Because someone here acted or spoke 100% impulsively. And I want to remind you that right now, astrological energies are intense. It is not just you. It is not just the people around you. It is the universe as a whole. Many truths are coming to light. People are expanding. And the dominant energy being promoted across the world right now is the energy of speaking the truth. And sometimes, the truth can cause the type of conflict described in the Five of Wands. I say this not only as something negative, but also something positive. Because when you speak the truth to your person, and when your person speaks their truth to you, arguments may arise. But if there is love, reconciliation is absolutely possible. However, the Five of Wands can also refer to fights that are not reconcilable. Maybe you recently realized what someone did to you, or what they said, and you now see that you cannot go on like this. You just can't take it anymore. Especially if the Five of Wands has been an energy you have experienced for a long time. Not just days, not just weeks, not just years, but far beyond that. You were always fighting with this person. Or they were constantly making you feel uneasy and unsettled. And now you say, no more. The truth is, you no longer want conflict. So, maybe you are drawing closer to your person. But with this card, it is also possible that you are about to say, this is where you draw the line with the current situation. You have drawn the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups does speak of a proposal. But in this case, I am sensing something that carries an immature energy. Or perhaps a person who brings quite a bit of emotional immaturity. Here, I feel that anything could happen. Because if this is someone new, someone completely new, the Page of Cups represents the first communications. When this person calls you, or when the two of you first connect online, maybe through a dating app, maybe someone introduces them to you. And you see them as a good prototype, someone you'd like to get to know better. However, anything is possible. Maybe this person turns out to be wonderful. Maybe not so much. Maybe you feel unsure. Maybe you don't want to repeat the same karma you went through in the past. So, let's clarify. Let's ask the tarot if this person is truly right for you or not. Especially from a general perspective. This can apply to any sign, but it's especially relevant if you are meeting someone under the sign of Cancer, Aries, or Pisces. Now, let's set our intention on this reading and ask the tarot if this person is good for you or not. Of course, to gain clearer and more specific guidance about this person you're dealing with, you would need a personalized reading. But for now, let's simply view it from a general perspective. Is this person good for you or not? Let's place strong intention into this message. You have drawn the Two of Pentacles. This means your intuition is making you doubt. This card speaks of uncertainty. It shows that something about this person doesn't fully convince you. Maybe there's something you don't quite like. Maybe you need a second opinion. This card is not conclusive. It's not saying yes. It's not saying no. Maybe you need a couple more dates. Maybe you need references. And this doesn't just apply to your romantic life. Maybe someone makes you an offer from a company. They say, hey, come work with us. And you don't know that company. You go online and see that all their reviews are negative. So, the Two of Pentacles tells you, please take your time. Do your research. And only after that, decide whether it's worth it or not. Whether it's a job or a person. Maybe you're dating someone and someone else tells you, be very careful with that person. They don't have a good track record in love. The Two of Pentacles represents doubts that you can confront with reality. Let's continue. You have drawn the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that whatever decision you make will be the right one. If you choose to be with a new person, you will be fine. You have everything under control. If you decide to stay single, no more drama, no more conflict, then everything in your life will continue moving in a good direction. So I feel that it is truly up to you. Whatever choice you make right now is valid. Your reading says it simply. Make the decision. I repeat, stay with the person who brings joy to your heart and peace to your soul. So, that is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For now, we are closing your reading. And as always, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button. You can also subscribe to this channel and become a member of this community. We are now closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with manifestation. And surely, we will see each other again in your next reading.